Waiting, waiting.
I'm going to assume we're live now.
I haven't seen anything from the host. Yes, we are. Good evening. My name is Firestar. Let's get this over with AYC.
I'm Earthrise. I'm commentating. I've played this game twice casually and watched a total of 7 speedruns of it.
And so we're gonna start time here as soon as I press yes. I'm picking the very nice name of Baka. So 3, 2, 1. Let's get this over with. So Undertale was one of the few unique games out there. It's one of the RPGs where you can get to pick where if someone lives or not. And we are going to get the first instance of that here with Flower the Flower.
There's also a lot of text mashing in this game.
Yes, there is. So after being almost murdered by Flowey, we get saved by the savior herself, Toriel. She is basically going to guide us through the lovely place known as the Ruins and teach us how the underground works. In these first few rooms, it's really nothing special. We try to complete the puzzles as quick as possible. We're going to talk to the dummy and head into this first encounter. One of the things I should explain real quick is that for some reason keyboard actually works for Undertale Switch because of how Game Maker was made, which is kind of cool. So that's how I'm going to be playing through this. Where's the longest and most boring room in the game? Everyone, go and grab popcorn.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
I have no idea what that is in chat. So now we're going to begin the first half of Ruins, where we need to spare at least two monsters. The first one being a Frogget, and the second one being the Winsome. The Winsome we are going to console with it. Then Frogget we are going to compliment.
Yeah, it's important to do these so you can actually get the yellow credits. If you don't get the yellow credits, obviously the all yellow credits run is a bit invalid.
Yep. And even more on the Switch is that we get an extra credit, which means more time.
Yeah.
But we won't see that credit till way after Asgore.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna hope I get the Frogget here. Nope, I got one Mold Small.
Mold Small is an encounter that you can get in this room and this area of the game that you really don't because you can get that credit later in the game.
Yeah.
Specifically in Waterfall.
Since we already got it, we are going to go ahead and flirt with it. Now we compliment Frogget and Spare, which puts us in the second half of Ruins. After fighting this spooky DJ.
Yeah, Napstablook, best music in the game, so good. It's used, I think, in 2 or 3 more fights, depending on the version.
Yeah. Do you like it? We love your hat, Napstablook.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I at least flirt or cheer with it. If you do either threat or check, Splook is gonna cry, which means you're gonna kill him.
Yeah.
So here we are actually going to get the next encounter with Vedroid. For that, we are going to ask for dinner, and we're going to have to eat our greens. Stay healthy, kids. Then all that should be left in this area is going to be a Luke's and a Mod's gift. Yeah, my gosh. Now we just need to grab the Luke's, and we are done with Waylands. One of the fun things is you can just spare Mold Small right away, but it won't give you the credit. Mold Small doesn't want to fight. Neither does Winsome. And here is Luke's. We are going to not take on him. And that is the end of Ruins. Also, I see a nice little raid in chat. So here, a new home. Since we can't really gain any love, by love I mean level of violence, we need to grab this pie. This is going to be used for the Asgore fight very later on.
Yes, it's really important because I think it doubles the damage that Asgore takes when you hit.
That is correct. We are going to ask a snail back from Toriel, then ask to leave the ruins, which will put us in the Toriel battle phase.
And the Toriel battle phase is one of the last huge RNG parts of the run. Most of the RNG is in ruins.
Ruins
just because
is the RNG.
Oh yeah. Because there's so many encounters in such a short time. Toriel's fight has a neat little quirk where you can skip some of the attacks by running into them. They're the hand attack. So, what you really want to see is 6 different hand attacks that you can run into. And the more that you get, the faster it is, of course. Just because you can skip them, like right there I saw.
I think it was one hand so far, if I'm correctly.
That's 2 on my side, but I'm about 10 seconds behind.
Once Toriel gets to stop it, you can basically start damage boosting your way through the fight. There is a small chance you can die to her, but that's only if certain conditions are met.
Yeah. It's very difficult. That's 3 hands total?
It was a 3 hand.
Yeah, so not the greatest luck. But
I know we do not have much, but we can have a good life here. Please, why are you making this so difficult? Please go upstairs.
Bible thump in the chat.
TGH thump. When I get a chance to, I'll throw some in chat. Or some Fire SD3 love, whichever one works. And that is the end of Ruins. After leaving Toriel, Flowey is going to give us one more threat. And then we continue on into the game. Enjoy some keyboard. So here coming up in Snowden, we get to meet the wonderful Royal Guard section of the Royal Guard. They are basically dogs, but we can't use sticks on them like in other runs. That won't give a credit.
Yeah. The stick is a lot faster to spare them in the pacifist run, but it just doesn't get the credit. You have to do specific acts in the right order. But first, everyone's favorite character, apparently.
We're only going to use the stick for at least one fight, hopefully, and that's going to be, astigmatism, I think is what the boss is.
No, I'm
No,
pretty sure
it's
it's
Enogeny.
Endogeny, yeah.
Here we meet Sans. He was going to trick us with a whoopee cushion.
Fun thing to note, Sans shakes your hand with his left hand, so I am going to assume from that he's left-handed.
Who knows? Sans is for all we know, he could be ambidextrous. You're going to take a heal there. And now we're going to basically get Snowdrake. For Snowdrake, we gotta laugh at one of his little jokes, and we get their credit. I should explain, the reason I am actually grabbing the Tough Glove is it's going to make the Ice Cap battle a bit quicker, as well as it's going to give us, the stick. Here we get Ice Cap. What we gotta do here is we gotta get him down to at least half HP. That is going to let us be able to steal his cap. He is now ice, and we gotta compliment him.
He looks good as ice.
He does. For Doggo, we got to check, pet, and spare. He's going to question why he got pet.
Because, I mean, he didn't see us moving.
Yeah. And now we are basically done with the first part of Snowden. All we really have left is Luster Dog, but he's a scripted encounter in I think about 2 or 3 rooms from now.
We've also got Dogamy and Doggeressa, but also a scripted encounter.
And a mini-boss.
Yeah. Papyrus's puzzles are really great.
Here is Sans' best puzzle. We're gonna skip it. No, I don't need to save there. I'm good. I'll save at the next checkpoint.
Yeah, there's really probably no soft lock potential at this point in the run.
The big thing I'm gonna have a bit trouble with is gonna be gift rot. That's gonna be the only thing. And that's in a few rooms from now. For Luster Dog, basically we threw the stick, that gets him excited, and then we pet him. That is gonna make some beautiful sculptures in one of the upcoming rooms. So for the beautiful doggo couple fight, we gotta roll around.
Because, you gotta smell like a dog.
Yeah, you gotta be recent enough to be a Now we're gonna pet them both. We are a dog that can pet other dogs.
This blows my mind.
In this fight, there are two different types of attacks you can get. You can either get the Doggo Sharing Glove or an axe attack. The axe attack, I think, is about 3 or 4 seconds faster.
Yeah.
Here we gotta solve this first puzzle. Here's the second puzzle. We're just gonna hit that switch.
Yeah. That's a fun little hidden solution that you can actually get from talking to Papyrus a couple times, but it's easier to just know where it is.
So here is the most important skip in the game. This skips a very boring 15-second puzzle. All we gotta do is say that we don't understand Paris's explanation.
Twice.
Yes. We're gonna take a save here. And here we're actually gonna do our first little glitch. This is hopefully, this is called Ice Puzzle Skip. It basically skips this bridge animation.
Yeah, it's, I think, pixel perfect.
Pretty close. And we got it.
Nice.
And here we are going to grab Gift Rat. For her, we got to basically undecorate him. 3 times. That's a little better. That's even better. The weight has been lifted. And that's everything for Snowden. I know you guys might be saying, what about Jerry? Jerry's gonna lose his soul anyways, it doesn't matter. He's probably the monster that was used to sacrifice at the very end.
Yeah.
So, for Gritter Dog, we got 2 Beckon. We got a pet. We got a play. We got a pet. Got a pet again. And we got a spare. You want to explain the attacks for Gritter Dog?
I'm not too familiar with them, but basically the big thing is that when you get the one where he's sleeping, you want to run into him, just because it's faster and it ends the attack sooner.
That's practically it. So here is the final little gauntlet. And that is practically the end of Snowden.
Yeah, now we've just gotta go on to the hardest fight of the game.
Yeah. So here we're coming up to fight Papyrus. This is also going to be the route difference. For the Switch version, we only on all yellow credits and just all yellow credits. We are going to be dating Papyrus after we fight Asgore.
That's new to me.
Just because of Mad Mew only spawns after you complete Metaton.
Yeah, this is a difficult fight. I've seen a lot of experienced runners die in this one.
Even me. And I'm 13th place in all yellow credits.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
If I can...
Oh no.
No.
No. Oh, this is not looking good already. Oh no. Oh, this is bad.
Let's try again.
Well.
So let's try this a second time.
Yeah. Maybe this time will go better. Oh. Yeesh.
I'm putting this on for size.
Not looking great.
How high can you jump? Oof. Nope.
Oh, oh. Ah. That's so difficult. Wow. Oh my. Just not looking great. Let's maybe give it one more shot, would you say?
Yeah, let's give it another try. I also love the beautiful dynamic background I'm seeing. I wish Twitch chat could see it.
Wait, Twitch isn't getting to see this?
No.
Oh, they're missing
Twitch
out.
only gets the game feed.
Ah.
Hashtag fix cropping.
Ah.
That is wrong. Grammatically wrong. Because the correct one would be not as persistent as Papyrus, but persistent it is. I hope you enjoyed your lesson. Look, you're going to start a huge controversy. Waluigi was not in Smash for a reason, beautiful person in chat. But Joker was in Smash for a reason.
I don't... That fight wasn't going very well. Maybe we should just not do it.
You want to go ahead and explain why we purposely died to him?
Oh yeah. You died 3 times there because it is quite a bit faster to just take the 3 deaths and then skip the fight entirely than to go through the entire fight. It is incredibly long.
It's about the Papyrus's super cool regular attack is about 90 seconds, which is 90 seconds too long. And we save about 45 seconds doing this.
Yeah.
So, here we're in Waterfall. Waterfall introduces us to the heroine known as Undyne.
Oh, that background is beautiful.
It is beautiful. I wish the cattails actually went over the game speed instead of just the diamonds. Those are more crystals than diamonds. Also, the echo flowers look amazing.
Just the whole thing is beautiful. I love this art. This is the first time I'm seeing this.
Really? So, Waterfall introduces us to... Good job. Waterfall introduces us to these little tile-lily puzzles. For this, we need to put them in a certain order for 2 screens. And that's about it.
Yeah. They're not too difficult. I mean, there's the whole picking up is difficult.
So the reason we fled from that Aaron is because we won't be able to get his credit until we actually after Mad Dummy. Because you can't get their credit in a normal fight. Wusha, on the other hand, can. Green means clean. Stay green, kids.
Yeah. Pretty much every enemy that has some sort of a green healing pattern, you want to run into that to get the yellow credit.
There's 3 of them in the game. Bedroid, Wusha, and Winsamlot. We'll see the final one when we get to the 4.
Yeah,
Here's spear 1. We basically avoid spears. If we get hit by spears, okay, we lose about 3 seconds. And that was a nice spears one.
Nice.
Sans is not in Smash. Ness does not have a Sans skin. I swear, I'll pull up Smash after this one and show it.
He'll do it. He has Smash on this device.
Yes, I do. I also have the Let's Go Pokemon games, Mario Kart Deluxe, Odyssey, and more. And Celeste.
And yeah.
So here we're about to pick up the best item in the game.
And the most broken item in the game.
Welcome to Punch Card.
The punch card breaks a lot of stuff in this game. It lets you do cutscene skips, a couple wrong warps, you know, standard, typical stuff.
Yeah, everything you need in a speedrun.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong about this, but there is one frame between choosing to open the punch card and the punch card actually opening.
That is correct.
When you have control of the character, and you can use that to move through text triggers. You can move through loading triggers, etc.
And we're gonna hopefully see the first example of that right here with Oh, did we get it? Yes, we did. Onion sand skip.
Oh,
no!
Yeah,
Oof. Oof.
Oh my. Ouch.
Nice soft lock. I was an idiot.
That hurt.
So basically, if I don't move fast enough during onion sand skip, I can soft lock. Same with wrong warps.
Yeah. There are a lot of soft lock opportunities in this game. So, thank goodness for that save point being right before the punch card exists.
There was the first example of a wrong warp. I tried to do it the first time around. It only saved about 3 seconds there. I think Maglo discovered the PC items. I joined the game I joined the speedrunning community after it was discovered. Try this again. No, I do not get onion sand skip. Oof.
Yeah. It's very difficult because there's hardly any visual cues in that room.
The visual cue most runners go off of is the tentacle.
Yeah. There's just nothing on the floor to tell you, like, how far you've moved.
So here we are gonna meet Sharon. We basically got to I think about 5 times. Each melody gets harder.
And faster.
Aggressive. Final tune. And that's Sharon. So here we're coming up towards Spheres 2, which is by far the best Spheres in the game.
Yeah, because you get to skip part of it with the punch card exploit.
Hopefully, if I get it.
Yeah. These are all pixel and frame perfect, I think.
Yes.
Every single time a punch card exploit is used, it is pixel and frame perfect.
There are some instances like One Dime where you don't have to be frame perfect. I mean pixel perfect. But it's
but
only a few cases.
Still.
Here we're gonna hold up and down because for some reason we can move double speed when we do that.
Yeah, who knows why?
Apparently I wanted to take an umbrella. Gotta love JP mashing. Not really. So I'm gonna try to focus on getting this one here.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
Darn it.
Nice.
I did 8 steps instead of 9. Okay, that's fine. So Spheres 2 is a bit interesting. We can actually manipulate the sphere locations based on, by just hugging walls.
Yeah, just they will appear, I think, in front of you based on which direction you're holding, but that's not always accurate to what direction you're going, and you can manipulate it to just plain not be.
I think it's RNG based on your Y-axis. And X-axis, of course. I got technical on this. And I lost 2 seconds there. It was bad, man. Okay, this is fine. What do I get for running on the Switch? Should have ran on with a GameCube controller. That'd be meme enough. Oh, you're falling down, haven't you? Here, you okay? Here, get up. Baka, huh? That's a nice name. So I'm gonna here try and pulling off one of the most visual glitches in the game. This is known as Jesus' first cure. We are walking on water. I'm also gonna take the save here for Matt Dummy. So Matt Dummy's one of the few most boring credits in the game. You just gotta talk to him.
Yeah.
There's also a strat I'm gonna hopefully attempt here known as 5 cycle, which completes the first phase in about 5 turns. No one is happy with you. Dummies, what are aiming your magic attack? That'll defeat you. 2, 3. We should hopefully be set up for 5 cycle. No, it's probably gonna be 6 cycle now. Yeah, just barely 6 cycle. Here's phase 2. Matt Dummy's gonna fire all of his dummies. And now we're going to see the Seeking Robot. These missiles are a bit broken to where, for some reason, they lose their stink after a few spins. That is the only broken thing about this fight. Okay, there's Matt Dummy. Aren't we friends? Is that nice?
You actually do have to dodge that knife.
It does 9 damage. 7 damage.
Yeah. he had gotten hit right there, he would have died to the knife. Which I've done before, casually.
Same. I've also done it during a run, and during class when I was just memeing around. I'm getting a nice email. Cool. Here, here Napsabook's gonna save us. Thank you so much, Napsabook.
Napsabook is truly the hero of Undertale.
So here we are actually going to encounter Timmy and Moldsbig. I'm gonna try to get Timmy in this room. And you don't want to forget Moldsbig, or else you're gonna ruin your A by C run. It happened to Snowy, back at GDQ. We're gonna talk to Timmy. Oi, I'm Timmy! And we should be getting Moldsbig in the next room. Nice corner clip, saving 1 frame there. 2 frames. Need that a 3rd frame. Now we meet Moldsbig.
It's like Mold Small, but bigger.
You gotta unhug it. You gotta respect its personal space, guys.
Lesson to everyone. Respect personal space of giant slime monsters.
And that is every monster in Waterfall except Aaron, which we are gonna be coming back for. And believe it or not, I forgot Aaron once in a run. That was devastating. Here we are gonna get killed by Undyne. The casual stuff. There is a glitch we can do there on the Linux version known as Flower Flow. Because of how JP text works, we are unable to do it on this version. Whatever, soft lock there. Here we're gonna skip Monster Kid's text. Okay, that's fine. So, I am not going to be attempting Undyne here. There's no way I'll be able to get in a marathon sitting.
Yeah, it is incredibly difficult. You need to do 3 punch card exploits. Or is it 4?
3.
It's a lot of punch card exploits.
2 overflows and a wrong warp.
Yeah.
And with how difficult wrong warps are in this, yeah. There we go. We're actually going to stop underneath this W. That's going to hopefully let us get a 1 cycle. So for Undyne, we are basically going to challenge her about 4 times here.
Yeah, just because it makes the attacks faster, and faster is better.
I usually challenge her until she says, "Now sunlight is beneath our grasp," something like that. Here we're gonna get called by the pirates to go hang out with Undyne. We're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna go do that later. And welcome to Hotlands, where we get a nice orange background. Here we are gonna do water skip.
Yes. A long cutscene.
And it also skips us giving her water.
Yeah. Normally you have to give her water, but the flag, I think this is how it works. The flag for her having fallen down and needing water doesn't get set until she actually falls down.
That is correct.
So you never actually have to give her water.
If you get the punch card exploit.
That skips a lot right there.
So for Vulcan here, we are actually going to encourage her. And then we're gonna hug. Encouraging her increases her attack. Hug makes her fall in love. So here we're gonna see the most broken thing in the game. These vents.
Yeah. Combined with the punch card exploit, they do some crazy stuff.
Yep.
You can go out of bounds, basically, by PCing off of the vents.
So, for Thunder's Flame, we got to actually approach her, and we gotta trigger her 4 times. You know you get it when the dun-dun-dun-dun plays. Also, we're out of bounds. Hashtag out of bounds club. We're gonna grab this front hand. We're gonna be using that for Asgore. Here we are getting introduced to laser puzzles. They're not as fun as they look. Here's our first little... So that right there was east-west skip. It skips the east-west puzzle.
Yeah. Save the sizable amount of time. You have to time it well so that you punch code exploit on the vent just as it's pointing up.
Here we're going to get into the cooking skip and heading to the jetpack portion. It's the best that we can do here on the JP version. It's the only punch card exploit involving Mettaton we are unable to do here. For this right here, we basically try not to get hit here, but sometimes the flower RNG can basically ruin your day.
Yeah, it's difficult to dodge some of these attacks, especially near the end.
Or Mettaton just spams them at you.
Yeah.
I think the best you can do with this is about 15 seconds.
Yeah. Something like that.
So now we're gonna head over to right forward 2, where we get into the fun section of the game. By fun, I mean the agony.
Yeah.
So here we are going to get our third yellow credit here for Hotlands. This is going to be Pyro. Gotta heat up. Why did we get this attack? I hate that attack. Also, death number 1. I'll have to stay determined.
Oh yeah, that's a horrible attack.
We're by 4-2. It's the worst one of the 2 that you can get. If you're lucky, you can get 2 bombs. Heat up. Yep, here's the bombs. A nice, wonderful bomb. Heat up. And as you heat up, the attacks do get more damage. I'm actually going to grab the stained apron here for marathon safety. We're not going to be equipping it till the very end. Oof. So here I'm going to be trying the 3... So everyone... Never mind. I closed the punch card too early. There was supposed to be a volume warning there. Nice little puzzle skip. Here we get to 2 of the best skips in the game. One of them skips the new show cutscene. The other one skips Order Guards. There we go, got new skip. And enjoy.
Yeah, that's one of the more difficult ones because it's a black screen with no visual cues when you're trying to do it.
Yep. But because we did lose our menu here, we're gonna go to left floor 1 to get it back.
The room where you meet Undyne with where you're supposed to give Undyne water just automatically gives you your menu back.
It's the bridge room, not the one right there.
Oh. That one? Okay.
There we go. Now we're gonna head up to left floor 3. I was also an idiot not to save here, so if I fail a north-south skip, I'm screwed. I'll probably do the safer of the 2, which is the second overflow. The first one's actually pretty annoying to do on Switch. I'm actually gonna head around here. There we go. Here we're coming up to both Muffet and New Skip. Muffet, you get, I think, about 5 chances to skip her, so you should be perfectly fine.
And there we go.
And here is New Skip. It's the... Got it.
Nice.
Well, so we are done with the Metaton skips, thank God. Which means all we have left is the core monsters. So we're gonna actually head up to the entrance of core. We don't have our menu right now. But the elevator doesn't give us right floor 3 until we actually activate that. Because we did skip the play. Also realize I think we're going to be going over our little 2-hour limit. So now we're just gonna go through core. That's the last time we do get our we do use our menu. Well, that's the last time we need to go there to get our menu back. Yeah. So core is a bit of a fun one.
Also has some really killer tunes.
Yes, it does. Blue orange. Office is gonna give us some false advice here. I'm gonna skip her phone call. I'm gonna continue heading right, and let's see if we can get this one. Oh. The second one actually saves a bit more time than the first one, so it's better to do the second one. So here we're actually heading over. So we actually got to do both the Path of Heroes and this puzzle. The Path of Heroes, we're only going to be doing the first two encounters. We are going to be getting Astigmatism on the bridge on the way to Metaton. For Final Frogget, we want to... for Winslot, we want to pray. For Final Frogget, we want to mystify. And here's the next one. For Night Knight, we want to sing to him twice. That's gonna make him fall asleep. And then we're actually gonna talk to Magic. Now our inputs get reversed. And that's everything that we need to do on the Path of Heroes. And then now we have a 50-50 chance here for what we're gonna get for Astigmatism. Okay, he wants us to pick on it. That's right.
Yeah, which one he says between pick on me and don't pick on me is entirely random.
And here we got Metaton skip. This is going to skip the longboard Metaton fight. The fun little trigger for it's actually the first pixel where we see a Metaton screen. So it's the first pixel we see black. Here we're gonna get the Alphys dialogue skip.
You just walk right through Metaton.
Yep. I'm sorry. So here is a fun little Switch exclusive glitch. Walk in and walk out. We get to skip the entire long elevator. Which I think that's a 24-second time save. It's all about the frames.
That's cool.
And welcome. Actually, since we can't do Magmore skip, I think it's best to go over here first. But everyone, get your Bible thumps ready in chat.
Yeah, on other earlier versions of the game, you could do some weird stuff with text overflow to skip some of these cutscenes, but
it's just an old small cutscene. Over time, Azrael and the human became like siblings. The king and queen treated the human child as their own. The underground was full of hope. And everyone, let's spam some Bible thumps. Or any type of feels emote. Then, one day, the human became very ill. I don't know if I should attempt Luke skip or not. It's the risky one of the bunch. Nah. The human died. Fun thing is, if I remember correctly, the ending you're about to get is going to be Betrayed Undying ending with Papyrus and without dates. If I actually know the 93 endings properly. Suddenly, screams rained out. The villagers saw Azrael holding the human's body. They thought that he had killed the child. But Azrael did not fight back. Crushing the human, Azrael smiled and walked away.
Coming up after all these bits of dialogue, there's a couple of punch code exploit skips. There's Stan's judgment skip,
Which is the best one.
Yeah.
And then we get the
And then there's... I love that name. I always have.
I know. It's not long now. King Azrael will give us hope. You should be smiling too. Aren't you excited? Aren't you happy? You're gonna be free. Here is where I'm going to equip the apron. Make sure I save the last corridor. That's gonna be our final save of the game. Until we beat Asgore. And we've got Judgment Skip. Okay, if I can get this pixel alignment properly. Please. Okay, let's begin Asgore. Gotta love Baron Poopin. Human, it was nice to meet you. Goodbye. So, if you want to explain Asgore, you can. This is one of the few fights I'm gonna focus on.
Yeah, okay. So, in Asgore's fight, you really want to get down his defense as soon as possible. That's why we used the pie from the very beginning of the run. It lowers both his attack and his defense. And then after that, you just fight the rest of the way.
That is correct.
Okay.
It is possible to beat Asgore in 9 turns if you get 36 frame perfect hits in a row. That is known as a Tazgore. Only a few people have done it.
It is incredibly difficult. Again, it's 36 frame perfect inputs in a row.
I'm lucky getting 4 in a row,
Yeah.
as you can all see by my screen.
You'll know if he gets 4 in a row because it will do double damage, which is about 300.
360-ish. That's gonna... yeah, that was a suckish hit. What is my mashing? That was 2 bad ones in a row.
I don't have your stream audio up right now because that would be a lot of echo for me.
Yeah.
But I wish I did, because this song is really good.
At least give me 1 quad game. Be nice to me. Please. I'm doing this for 2 years now. So basically, after 16 turns, the song loops. That just basically says you need to practice Asgore if the song loops, which was right there. And here should be. Okay, and that's it. I think that was about a 20 turn Asgore. But it's gonna put me about a 114 neutral.
I really wasn't keeping track of how many turns it was.
It was at least 16. Wait, it wasn't 16. Let's kill Asgore. So here we're coming up to the Photoshop boss fight. Whoa.
Now, you might wonder, this is a pacifist run, why would we kill Asgore? The answer is, it's faster and it doesn't count.
There are 2 fights in the game where killing doesn't count, which is Flowey and Asgore. Also,
Pretty sure the first dummy that you fight doesn't count either.
No. But Toriel gives extra text boxes.
Yeah.
One thing is, unlike PC, the game doesn't crash after killing Asgore, which means that we don't have to reload the game. So, basically, during the Flowey fight, the human soul can do, I think, take 12 hit points, and every time it goes into one of the phases where the souls are on screen, you are basically invincible.
Well, you're not invincible. You can still take damage, but you can't be killed.
Yeah. You're from left out, aren't you? Well, that's just perfect. After all, I only have 6 souls. Also, for the person who just joined my stream chat, and go to the link that's in the title. I'll save over your own death so you can watch me tear you the bloody pieces over and over and over. What? You really think you'd stop me? You Baka. That's the reason to be named Baka.
Every time the name comes up, it's just hilarious.
I know. So let's get sober with Flowey. This fight's basically an auto-scroller. And
Yeah.
there's gonna be 2 times where I purposely reload the game. One of them is gonna be right out as soon as the 6th soul phase ends. Also, hashtag sad dynamic background of nothing.
Well, I mean, it makes sense in concept.
Yeah, Flowey did absorb the world. Here's soul phase 1. Okay. So the act button's gonna be up here.
Yeah, the act buttons are always predictable where they're going to appear.
Except for the 4th phase. For the 4th
Yeah,
phase, it's 50.
that one. It's either on the left or the right.
Let's say Flowey's heart.
Soul.
Say that again?
Luckily, you get healed up at the end of each soul phase,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really matter how much damage you take trying to get to the act button.
I'm probably gonna switch to my controller for this. Yeah, that feels much better for the Flowey fight. So my controller isn't that drift today. For the third phase, Flowey's gonna start using save states, which he is way to victory.
You just have to remember what you were doing before he makes the save states.
Here is the
and then
hardest.
You can dodge him.
Here's the hardest little soul phase in the game. If you miss the act button, there's a good chance you're gonna die trying to get back to this cycle. Here is phase 4. Okay. Here's the book phase, and it's about a 50-50 chance. This is where we have a little left and right game, so Chad, is it going to be in the left or right? I'm going to.
I'm gonna
say right.
I'm gonna say left.
You were right.
Nice.
Let's see who wins in chat. You do not count. Luck. That's a nice one to end it off with. Feels bad, man. Chat didn't say anything. Okay.
Wow. Can't believe it.
And time for the burnt pan.
Chat just letting us down.
So the next.
Now,
Go ahead.
after the next soul phase, He's going to be reloading the game just because it skips a cutscene, I believe.
Yes, and that heals you with and it's gonna be as soon as the bullets change the flowers. You're also gonna see my beautiful Smash Brothers Ultimate background again.
Nice.
1, 8. You really think you could run away? Welcome to the finale, guys. This is your only chance to spam out without getting timed out. Also, it's very difficult to die here.
Yeah, you're constantly getting healed.
If you die here, you're basically the definition of shame. It's just friendly competition. As soon as the tempo starts to pick up, the attacks are gonna start and go back to normal speed.
Ow!
Ow! Oh! Oh! I'll try to stay up top for the bull. For the wonderful little bullet. There's 2 cycles of them for 5 minutes. How does a flower get bombs? Please answer that question for me. We all know they're not from the True Lab. There's no bombs in the True Lab. Maybe from
Well, how do we know?
we see every room in the True Lab.
Maybe some of those VHS kids are just secretly bombs. Who knows?
True. There was a dog bomb, there was a book bomb, there was a cake bomb from the news show. There was even a script bomb. Red Bot has a lot of bombs. Should we be worried?
Even his words are.
Yep. Ow! Oh my god, there's a Ray Cube. Yes, I am playing on the Switch. I see a Ray's Q. You idiot. So I'm gonna get ready to reload here, as soon as I attack Flowey. Did you really think you could run away? I am the god of this world. Gotta see that cute little goat child face. But nobody came. Boy, what a shame. Nobody else is gonna get to see you die. Mad Mew Mew, that's my reason. And it's a free world record because no one's ran on the Switch before. Okay. Well, no one's ran AYC on the Switch. So coming up here, we are going to be going into the Mad Mew Mew boss fight. And the reason
Now, this is something that I literally have never seen. So this is as new to me as anyone else.
And the interesting thing is, Mad Mew Mew's in the dog shrine, which is in Papyrus's house, which is why it's faster to date Papyrus now. Reload the game. Licensed by Nintendo. Set my profile. And we're gonna do one more reload. You can only do it on Undertale just because of how Game Maker Studios actually made this. So let's head on over and do Mad Mew Mew. You're in a new game plus state, which means we get to have a lot of fun. It was good to see the nice little long warps. Yeah, that was close to a soft lock. Yep, this is fine. So here we're going to go to right for 1. And let's go date Virus. Tra la 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 la, beware of the man who speaks on hands. Oh, it's spiders, darn it. Nice RNG, what the Riverman's gonna say.
Yeah. Doesn't really affect the time, but...
Yeah, now let's go date the Virus. Bum, 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 bum. There's a doggo! Mwah, mwah. Okay, let's begin Mad Mew Mew. I'm gonna focus here because Mad Mew Mew is annoying. This is the only reason I am actually using a Pro controller. Mad Mew Mew requires the use of your analog stick. And here we're going to introduce the 5-ring area. This should be the final attack. No! Don't attack Mad Mew Mew. And that's Mad Mew Mew. Now we're gonna go and date Papyrus.
That was a close call.
Yes, it was. And I have world record in the Mad Mew category, sadly. The power of friendship.
I believe the game actually checks what day it is when
It
it's
does.
displaying the day at the top.
It looks at the system, clock, and time.
Saturday date night.
And oof, I failed spaghetti skip.
Out.
Ooh. No! So now we only have to get one more yellow credit. We got Mad Mew Mew, which is... all we have left now is Aaron. This actually... the JP version is actually faster than the Linux version. Just because if you play on Japanese, the text boxes. But Switch version's kind of faster on Japanese, just because of the Switch exclusive ROM. Little elevator warp. So now we're gonna go get Aaron and date Undyne.
Cooking with a killer fish.
TM. But first, let's go in the Napsbloop. Run the house.
Oh, I just realized you got the dog for the boat.
We're gonna play Spook Tunes, and we're gonna head out. What is this music? Forget it, this is filthy Bruce. Wait, don't leave me, this is no longer a creep. Also, how did Papyrus beat us here? Also, hashtag mashing. Enjoy this ASMR. Wait a second, if Papyrus isn't here, I have to do the cooking! Woo! Nothing says bonding like cooking. Gotta love mashing. Hold right to turn up the heat.
And now we set Undyne's house on fire.
Oof. I can't fight you. Rip Undyne's house. 21x to 21x. So now we're gonna go and date Alphys. Also nice looking up Frisk. Ooh. I'm actually mashing with the controller on this. Getting started. You like anime?
There's nothing really too special about this whole segment. You just want to mash through the cutscenes as quickly as possible.
Yeah. The Pirates is gonna train you. Don't worry, he's trained in training. Is anime real? Yeah, you're done with the date. Got both Jesus first, so now this run is a valid run.
Nice.
So now let's head back to the lab and let's complete True Lab. Yes, we totally want to go to Snowden. Feels bad, man. I know.
At least we get more of the wonderful dog boat.
Yeah. Gonna save there for my sanity. Warning, warning. Elevator losing power. EMT have their save literally lost, altitude dropping. And the thing is, on person in chat, it's hard for me to mash with 2 fingers. Let's begin the true lab. Here we only have to get 1 special credit, and that's gonna be, Guinea. Please, wrong warp. You did miss Mew Mew, I'm sorry. We're gonna sell our soul. And then we're gonna refuse. Heck. Heck indeed. True Love is a fun one. Actually, just if I do this all right, this might just barely be a sub 2. Nope, I'm missing a yellow key. So here we are now about to fight Guinea. For this, we want to stick, beck, and pet play, pet, spare. Just like Raider Dog, we're about to sit. Good job, Firestar, you ripped the punch card. It's not gonna matter anyways. Hashtag, actually, that is gonna lose a lot of time. What am I saying? Gonna reload. I forgot all about Reaper Bird. Which is the only reason I am reloading. You want to explain the True Lab a bit?
Yeah, the general gist of the True Lab is that you've got to get all 4 of the keys to get through to the generator room to turn the power back on, so you can theoretically take the elevator back up.
I love getting these mouth attacks. They're easier than the other attack.
Oh yeah, the other attack
Darn
is
it.
just horrible to dodge.
That's what I get for doing some stuff. Now, we are going to meet Snowy, aka Snowdrake's mother. Let me get some Bible thumps in chat. Try to make a few jokes to in my opinion, this is the saddest amalgamate.
Absolutely the saddest. Its attacks just, they're so sad.
Thank you guys so much for the Bible thumps. Eh, this is fine. Not worth reloading. It is gonna ruin this beautiful sub too.
Now at this point, correct me if I'm wrong, we have all of the yellow credits in the run,
That is correct. Oh,
and
after we beat Asriel, we are gonna go through the verification progress of looking at all the credits. Wait, stop! Okay. Final bits of lore. And True Love is done. Actually, we have about... that's 1:38. Correct? That's
yeah.
about 22 minutes? Okay. I don't remember how long the Asriel fight's gonna take. Yes, please, put in some Kara in chat. Lol. Ew. So yeah, I'm gonna be about 5 minutes over. Never mind. Hey, it still might just be a PB.
Nice.
I'm gonna say this again. Please go into the. I still don't know what I'm gonna. I still don't know which category I should submit this to, since it does have an extra credit.
That is a very interesting question.
Yeah, Star has to add it first, yes. Hopefully. Hashtag love. I can't believe you're all so stupid. Everyone, welcome to Azrael's video.
Now, the first part of this fight, you really don't have to do anything because it's basically just waiting for the music to change, and you'll know when the music changes because everything changes, the background changes.
Yeah.
It's really hype. And at that point, you have a certain number of turns. Yeah.
Looks like someone's spamming my Twitch chat.
In that case, I might have to reload that chat because I can't see it.
It's literally just one of my mods spamming some love. This is the last fight. But, we do have to sit here for at least another 5 minutes for verification after this. I got hit there. Going to use a dream. I am gonna be hugging the goat. Only if Twitch chat does motivation. And you must do 3 things. Give me your 16-digit credit card information, the 3 wacky numbers on the back, and the expiration date. Only you hug the goat. Yeah, you see chat again. Okay, Chaos Buster 1.
Significantly easier than Chaos Buster 2 because it's scripted instead of RNG.
Yep. Hashtag rip the punch card, guys. Lol. Okay, here is the one for lightning attack card 2. did I not die? Isn't that delicious, your determination? The power that let you get this far? It's gonna be your downfall. We're gonna use the final last stream, and it's gonna face doom. So depending on if I get hit here or not is actually going to depend on what strategy I use.
Yeah, if you don't get hit, you should still have full health. If
And no hit.
you do get hit, you're going to have only 1 health.
Don't worry, Chad, I'm gonna hug the goat. Chad has no faith in me. So now we basically want to set up for a turn 4 death. So this is like turn 2. I try to take at least 1 damage a turn. Okay, this is perfectly fine.
Luckily, you really can't die in this part.
Nope. So for Undyne, we are basically going to do 2 random acts, and then we're going to ask her how to cook. For Alphys, it's going to be 2 random acts, and Quiz... You hate me. No, I don't, Alphys. I only hate Undyne. So for Papyrus and Sans, it's going to be 2 random acts, and then we're going to have our sins judged by Sans. Sanity. Hope you guys remember the pie, because we're going to be eating it here. Then we are going to hug Oreo. What are you doing? Can we get some battle thumps in chat or whatever feels emotes you have now? Getting some crying Azraels, battle thumps. Yes, I'm gonna attack the goats. You're on the wrong chat, good commentator.
Yes, but I can't exactly open the other chat, or else I'll be on 20 seconds of delay from watching instead of 10.
True. Baka, do you know why I'm doing this? Why am I trying to keep you around? This is the only reason you name yourself Baka. Because you're special, Baka. You're the one who understands me. You're the one who's only fun to play with anymore. No, that's not just it. I'm doing this because I care about you, Baka. I care about you more than anyone else. I'm ready for you to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye to someone else. Let's do this thing. So please, stop doing this and just let me win. Hug the goat. Hug the goat. Hug the goat.
Goat.
Come on, guys.
Goat. Hug the goat.
Hug the goat.
Hug the goat. Hug the goat.
Baka. I'm so alone, Baka. I'm so afraid, Baka. Hug. Oh, it begins.
There we go.
Hug. That. Goat. I don't know, chat. It's a very hard vote.
Hug, 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 hug.
But it's a marathon. You know the tradition. Don't forgive, but hug the goat. But already forgive. Okay, guys. The moment of truth. Hug the goat.
Hug the goat. Hug the goat.
The barrier was destroyed.
Hug the goat.
Hug the goat. I'm sorry, but both my Twitch chat and the marathon chat's yelling at me to hug the goat. Hugging the goat is faster in a marathon. See,
Yeah.
you just gets it.
Just like Gorstick and Celeste, it saves 9 years.
Hug the goat. The goat has been hugged.
Yay!
Thank you. Now the run is now legit for a marathon. And I'm still gonna get, I think, sub 55. Chris.
Yeah, you really misestimated the time on that final boss.
It's my first time doing AYC plus Mad Mew Mew, so I didn't know how this was gonna turn out.
Well, I say it's turned out great.
Okay guys, so time is actually coming up here pretty shortly.
Yeah, timer stops as soon as you close the final text box before the credits.
Yep. And so everyone, let's begin the mashing.
None of the choices here actually really matter in terms of speed.
So
except for the last one.
Yeah. So do not close out. So don't end this off so soon. There's still one more thing we gotta do for this marathon.
Yeah, we've got to first go through the credits to make sure that they're all yellow.
And then,
and secondly, try to make sure that we don't turn any of the other credits yellow.
1:54:48, guys.
Nice.
We have time, don't worry. Thank you so much, Pseudo. So now, it's verification time. What should we just miss, Mad Dummy? Frogget. Professional Frog. Winsome. Braver every day. Mold Small. Backup dancer. Luke's. Reform fully. Vegeloid. Popular nutritionist. Miska. Casually enjoys life. Naps the Brook. Spooky DJ. And this isn't so.
For reference, 1:54:48 is only like 2 minutes behind PB without Mad Mew Mew.
Yeah.
So that's insane for a marathon.
Okay, Snowden. Snowdrake. Semi-successful comedian, Ice Cap, fashion designer, Gift Rot. Christmas display, Doggo, has its own seeing eye dog. Dogamy and Dogressa. Finally number 1 Nose Nozzle champions. Congratulations.
Congrats to those two.
Lesser Dog, found a loving owner. Greater Dog, excited by life's changes. This is world record, good sir.
World record for the Switch.
Yes. Undyne and Alphys. Kiss the Dino. First place if verified. Because they're gonna have to make a whole new category, because they forgot to do it.
Because there is 1 extra credit in this version.
Aaron, paranormal investigator, molds big, ideal life on the beach. Wusha, legendary gym. Timmy, Mad Mew Mew.
That's
Mew
the
into
extra
prime
one.
time. Sharon made a released their own album. Metaton by Toby. I just realized Burger Pants is right there.
You just realized that?
Yes. Okay,
Did you ever realize the Temmie in the audience?
yes. Vulcan, encouraging space heater. Thunder's plan, finally confesses. What? I don't. High rope. Candle of world's largest birthday cake. Muffet. Spider success with a new bakery. Royal Guards. Use your imagination. Final Frogget. Giving life its own meaning. Swims a lot. Long battle finally ending. Astigmatism. Dominating glasses someone. Magic. Street magician. Night-night. Taking a well-deserved nap. Amalgamate. Living with their families. Okay, guys. So that is all yellow credits. And now, we have one more thing before we end it off and give it over to our next run of Hollow Knight. Let's give some special thanks, guys. Starring Firestar. There was... Yes, the secret one was Mad Mew Mew. Glad and So Sorry are just random.
I remember after I completed my first True Pacifist playthrough, it took me so long to dodge all of these. It is so incredibly difficult.
I mean, we haven't even done special things yet. Okay. I can't promise I'm gonna no-hit credits. Phase 4 kills me.
Oh yeah, there are some times that I get all the way to the end, and then it's always the same exact credit that I would always
I always get hit by
stuck
Shay.
on. Mine is the one that I always get hit by is a really long one that I'll be able to pick out.
There's
of the
like
crowd.
3 long ones at the very end, which suck. Okay, time for my weakness. God dang it, Trevor. So rip no hit credits. Can we get 2 hit credits? That was close though.
Yeah.
Here should be the first long one of the next set. Then right after that, we got another long one. So we only hit 2. I'm sorry, guys. Oof. So Mara, Sarah Barone, and Trevor, you guys are amazing for letting me fail the dog room and opening. Okay.
Yeah.
About how much longer do we have on the time slot, Pseudo? Oh, that's good. I was just gonna show off hard mode. But yeah, I guess I should say my goodbyes now.
Thank you guys all so much for watching, and thank you so much, Firestar, for letting me commentate this. It's been a blast.
No problem.
I've missed watching this speedrun, and I was really glad to be able to look up stuff about it and just talk. It's been great.
Yeah, and I want to thank the wonderful people from Insomniacs for hosting Undertale for us.
Yeah, huge shout outs to them just for all the work they're doing to put this whole thing together.
Yeah. Just give them all a follow. Pseudo Trainer, Benji, and everyone else on the crew. And
Yeah.
with that, I guess we should end this off.
Yeah. In true Insomniac spirit, I'm going to be commentating another run in 2 hours.
Good luck.
Yeah. See ya. Thank you so much for letting me on commentary.
Adios.
Bye.